What's up, everyone? I hope you've been well. Today we have come to the Ocala National Forest for a little bit of a last-minute adventure. I really don't have a plan for today, but I've got some things that are coming together and shaping out to be probably a good day out here. The first thing is I've got my boy Matt and his beautiful family who are going to come do a little bit of wheeling with me in their brand new 3rd gen Tacoma, so it'll be exciting to see them finally get that truck out on the trail. I have a couple of new firearms with me that I've been wanting to get up to the Ocala Public Gun Range, do a little bit of testing with, and lastly, if there's time in the day, I've also been given the coordinates to a dispersed campsite out here, more or less the area. I've still got to go find it, hunt it down, and log it into my map myself, and possibly be able to use that for future use. But first things first, we got to get with my boy Matt. We got to start hitting these trails. Ooh, here he is. All right, well, we've hooked up with my buddy Matt and his family. We've gone over a little bit of what we're looking for today, so we're just scooting over to where we're going to start our adventure, where we're going to air down and start hitting the trails from. All right, so hopefully you guys remember my buddy Matt. This is his son Tasman. We've got Clarabelle and their newest addition, you probably won't see because it's a very new addition, baby Jaslyn in the back. And they've brought out their 2017 silver Toyota Tacoma TRD off-road. It's gonna be one of its first times hitting the trail. Here we go, man, let's get you down, get you aired down to about 15 PSI today for a nice smooth ride for baby Jaslyn.
Yeah, you're doing a good job, buddy. Good job. Look at you. You can do it. You a big boy?
Here we go. Of course, there's tons and tons of trails out here in Ocala. You could spend just about an entire day and still barely cover half of the amount of trails that are out here. But a new truck is a new truck, and just about anybody would want to keep it nice for a little bit. So that's what we're doing today. We're sticking to the larger main roads and avoiding some of the smaller trails, which are going to lead to pinstriping. We'll leave that for another day.
that. Oh, that's pretty deep.
No, we ain't going.
Oh no, don't tell me.
Well, I'm glad I went into this one slowly. We've got a hole that just won't let go.
Ready whenever you are, good buddy.
I'm starting. I don't know why this guy thinks he's invisible every time me or Ryan is around, but he definitely likes to be pulled out a lot. But it's always fun story. So yeah, guys, have fun, enjoy it. Zach, you got something to say?
They're my insurance policy. They're not very good insurance.
But it works out sometimes.
After sorting out my nonsense and getting Loki unstuck, we continued up the trail. Our intention was to head north towards the Ocala Public Shooting Range with the goal of sticking to the main trails. However, we desired a scenery change and decided to include the bombing range's perimeter trail in our travels.
Is it locked up? Is the pathway locked?
Oh yeah, you can't go in there, but you can go around it.
Okay.
All right, well, we have made it to the gun range. Matt and Clarabelle and family, they're gonna take off. Kids are tuckered out, so I'll be shooting by myself today. Thank you for wheeling, guys. This was a great day. Man, I love seeing those guys. So yeah, I'm gonna grab a couple guns here, grab a stall, fire off a couple rounds here, check out some of the new guns that I've got picked up, and yeah. right, well, that was pretty fun. Blowing off a little bit of steam and putting in some practice on the couple firearms we've picked up recently, given to us actually. The handgun, the Taurus GC3, was given to us by my nephew's dad, and the Smith & Wesson M&P AR-15 was given to us by Tracy's brother. It's always good to put a little bit of practice in on some of the firearms you own, just at least know what you're doing with them when you're handling them. So it's always good to come and practice on that. The couple of guys pulled up, and they were wanting the slot that I was shooting at, and they pulled up in this really awesome old Toyota Land Cruiser FJ. Now this thing is just decked out. Not every day you get to see one of these old beasts. I really love the way this front panel here is rusted and patinaed, especially with the Land Cruiser Toyota badge there. But they said they had to pull up next to their little nephew when they saw it in the lot. But always making friends out here. That's it for shooting. We're gonna go and see if we can find this campsite now. There's still a little bit of time in the day, and we're in the northern section. That's where the campsite is, so let's go see if we can find that. So we're getting closer to the location that we were told about for this camping location, and I don't know, I just can't help but feel like I'm out here trying to play Pokemon or something. You know, you gotta catch them all. I'm trying to catch all these possible camping spots. You know, someone told me about a camping spot, I gotta go find it. I gotta go find it for myself. I want it to be my camp spot. I don't know. Hopefully we find it in the end. Hunting for a little bit in this area where I thought it might be, but there's definitely some camp opportunities back there, I would say, for sure. There's an old trail and there's a couple clearings you can see where some people have camped, but I don't think it's the camping spot that I'm looking for that our friend told us about. We were given a really rough location of where the area was, so I didn't really have high hopes of finding it in the first place. May need to contact the person and see if we're able to get that or find a little bit, because she did say it was a pretty awesome camp spot. So I wanted to just see if I could find it if I could. I'm gonna look around just a little bit more and see if we can find it. All right, well, I did find another little area to hike into. It looked like it had some dispersed campsite possibilities. And you know what? I found an okay campsite here. So what you're looking for a dispersed campsite, or at least what I look for, you're looking for a small little clearing with low grass, but mainly I'm looking for a place that's had a fire. I like to try to stick to already semi-established campsites. So I'm gonna log this one. I'm happy. Don't know if it's the one I'm looking for. Who knows? But either way, I'd like to give a couple shout outs. Matt, Clarabelle, thank you for coming to wheel with me. Ben, Kevin, thank you for the firearms. They're great. Deanna, thank you for the camp location area. I have found one. I'm a happy camper. Thank you for sticking around to the very end of the video. If you've stuck around and you like the video and you're here now and you're not subscribed, then what are you doing? Hit the subscribe button. We're doing this weekly. We're posting weekly adventures. We love seeing you, but for now, you have a great week, and we hope to see you on the next one.
To learn more about us and find out ways to help support the adventures, visit our website, Sunshine State Vikings. And to keep up with our adventures, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification button and follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Sunshine State Vikings.